Okay, in this tech tutorial, I'm going to talk about how to grant access to free modules for your course or membership. So you'd want to do this if you want to use your free content that you have created in Kartra and from your course, and use that so that you can grow your email list. So this is one kind of a step above, like a PDF freebie. This is something that people can get a taste of your content in your course or membership, and then they can upgrade so that they get access to the full course. So it's a really great way for them to test out your content. And I use this often in my marketing. So first, I want you to watch my module or my tutorial on access levels, because then you'll get kind of a basic understanding of access levels. And then I want you to dive back in here and we can talk about how to create free modules. So what I want you to do is go to your membership and go to the access tab here. And then I want you to click change. And if you don't already have this created, I want you to create add level. And you're going to create free modules or free lessons or freebie or whatever. And click save. So this is going to bring up everything, all your posts, and I want you to toggle on what modules or lessons you would like your people to get free. So typically it's some intro modules, maybe part of the welcome video, but something that can allow them to just get a taste of your content. So maybe we'll do something like these three, and then you click save. So it should look like this. You've got your standard membership, and then you've got your free modules. And obviously this will be a small number here. Next, we need to figure out how are we going to get them access into these free modules. So I recommend using an opt-in form. So you're going to create an opt-in form and then a page, and it will automatically grant them access into these free modules. Before we do that though, I want you to create an automation so that when they are granted access to these free modules, if they then decide to upgrade to these standards, so the goal is to obviously have them sign up for the free modules and then upgrade to the standard. We're not just giving away free content. The goal is to then get them to upgrade to the full course if they want, if they like the content. So what we want to do is create an automation that says, if they are granted access into standard, we want to remove their access to the free modules. And that just keeps it streamlined in Kartra so that they're not assigned to both. And we can just make sure that there's no glitches or anything when they get automated into these standards. So you're going to go to automations here, scroll down to automations, click new field, and click contact is granted access into standard, and we're going to remove their access, revoke access to membership, and then we're going to do free modules. So that way, if they purchase and they get access into standard, we're going to revoke their access to the free modules. That way they will get all the content assigned to the standard level, and you're just going to click save. Feel free to also use any automations if you want to assign tags. If you want them to be tagged as soon as they get free modules or something, you can also do that here in the automations. Okay. So once you have that all set up, we then want to go over to forms, because we want to create a form first to grant them access. Actually, I take that back. Let's do the pages first. I always like to do the pages first just because it makes sense in my head. You can create the form first, but you're going to have to do the form and the pages. So it just makes it easier if you already create the pages. So what I want you to do is I want you to create two pages. One is the page where they're going to go and opt into the free modules. I like creating a full page rather than just an opt-in form on your website, just because, you can do that. You can just put a little opt-in form on your website if that's what you want. But I like to create a special page because that's what you can kind of describe what's in these free modules. You can kind of sell it. You can do like a mini sales page that says, this is what you're going to get, just to make it a little bit more enticing, right? This is a freebie for you to hopefully grow your email list. So I like to create a page for that. So you're going to go to your pages and hopefully you know how to create pages at this point. Definitely watch my other tutorials about pages if you don't know how to do that. But you're going to create a page. Now I'll show you something that I have already created. So this is one of my templates, my Lacey template. I already have this already created, but basically I want you to create something similar that says, watch 3 free lessons from my online course. This is what you'll learn inside the lessons, and you can talk about what they'll learn. You can talk about who the host is or the course creator, and then maybe give a testimonial of what they've thought of your free modules. Now, of course, when you first start out, you won't have this, but you can add this later. If you start to get good feedback about your free modules, you can add this to the page. And then, of course, maybe adding another grab your free modules. So that's just what I recommend. You can keep it as simple as you want. You can build out a full sales page like this. But remember, this is something hopefully that's going to really attract people into your course, into get your free content. So definitely try and make it nice, and you can put a link to this page right on your website to get them to opt in. So create a page like this, and then what I want you to do is drag over a form. So you're going to go to components and then forms, and you can pick whatever form you want. Let's just do a plain form, and you're going to drag it over here, okay? And that's how they're going to opt in. Now, when you first do this, it's going to say placeholder, of course, because we haven't created the form yet. But I want you to kind of put a placeholder on this page, and after we create the form, we're going to come back and connect it, okay? So after you create your page, get that done. Kind of selling them on the free modules, and then you're going to click publish and get that ready. Okay, I'm going to just delete this for now just so we have that. So you've got your kind of sales page, your small sales page to get them to sign up for the free modules. And then I want you to create a free modules thank you page. And this is what they're going to get after they sign up for the free modules. We want to take them to kind of a success page that shows them, you have been granted access. So again, I'm just showing you one of my templates. If you want kind of some inspiration, you also can purchase these templates in the Kartra marketplace. This is the Lacey template collection. If you don't want to do this and set this up yourself, this is all done for you. But basically, you can say something like, you've been granted access into the free modules. Please check your email for login details to access the modules from my self-paced course. If you have any trouble logging in, please contact the help desk or email us at XYZ. And then I always put a little button that says learn more about the course, because you never know. Once they grant access into those free modules, maybe they want to already upgrade. Maybe, they didn't even know you had a course or this was part of it. So just create kind of a little success page, whatever you want, as long as you want, and publish that. And then we're going to go create the opt-in form. Okay, so we're going to go back to our main dashboard here, and we're going to then create a form. Let's see. So if we go to contacts and then forms, this is where we can create a form for our free modules. So I'm going to pull up one I already have. And again, if you purchase the template, it already has a form created, but you're going to create your own form. So you can design the form, and I won't go into full, how to create a form. That's in another tutorial, but I also always add the CAPTCHA field. So I'm going to add a new field here. It looks like I didn't have that. This just keeps it so bots do not bots cannot get on your email list. It just cuts down on that. And then if we go to the design, I'm just going to change this to design it how I want. Okay. So you're just going to obviously do your opt-in form, first name, last name, whatever, email, the CAPTCHA, and then you're going to save and exit. And then under settings, this is where you can do a single or double opt-in. And then we want to take them to the success page. So this is the page that you just set up, the thank you page, that where what happens once they opt in for your free modules. So this is where, if I already have this set up here with my template, the Lacey free modules thank you. So that's that page we created. So you just want to pick whatever page that they need. You can then send them a welcome message saying, welcome to the free modules, or whatever you want if you'd like. And then you can create an automation. So this is where you can tag them. So I already have an opt-in free modules tag. That's one thing you can do. You can tag them however you want. You want to add them to your main newsletter list because obviously they're coming onto your email list. We want to make sure they are captured onto a list. So you could want to make sure they're on your main newsletter list. You can then add them to any email sequences if you want to then sell them your course or, give them promos or anything like that. This is where you would do that. And then we also want to set up an automation. This is how we're going to grant them access into your free modules. So basically you're going to create a new field, and we're going to create, if the contact fills out this form, then we want to grant them access to the free modules. So I already have that set up, but I'm going to show you how to do that. Contact fills out this form, click add. Then we want to assign them grant access to the membership. I think I had that under this Kartra Tech Hub, free modules, and click add. And then we click save. And that means that you now have it set up. Anytime someone fills out that form, they're going to get access into those free modules. And remember, we already set it up. So if they ever upgrade into the standard access level, they will then be revoked from this free modules. So that's how you can grant them access. So I'm not going to save this because it's already done here, but you can then, embed it into a Squarespace site, or you can keep just the form and embed it on a Squarespace site. But again, I like having a full page like we just created. So then what we're going to do is, after you have your form created, you're then going to go back to your page and go back to your free modules page, that sales page. This is all set up. This thank you is already assigned to that form. So when they opt in, they will automatically get this thank you page. But you're going to want to go back to that little sales page that you created, and then make sure that placeholder of a form is now active. So remember how that was a placeholder. We then want to make sure this form that we pulled over, you're going to hover over it and click edit. And you want to click the opt-in form that you just created. Okay, so click that and click apply, and that then makes your form active within the free modules. So then this page is now live once you publish it, and you can share this on your Instagram. You can connect this to your website. You can then put it in an email sequence or an email broadcast to say who wants to sign up for your free modules, and they will automatically get granted access into your modules. And then one kind of best practice I'm thinking of, once you have that set up, we obviously would love to have people, when they're in your membership, upgrade, right? So once they get those free modules, it's nice to have them upgrade to get the full content. So what you could do in your membership when you're creating it is go into your membership and create a little section or module or whatever where it says upgrade, and you can have them maybe the post is only on the free modules here. So maybe that post is not allowed on the standard, right? It's only on the free modules, and it says like upgrade here, and you can have a checkout where they can actually upgrade to that standard level, because obviously we want people, once they're in the free modules, to be able to upgrade to that standard level. But we don't want the people in the standard tier to have access where it says upgrade because they already purchased it. So you obviously want to create a post or a level tier here where it looks like this, where the free modules people get it, but the standard people do not. And maybe it's like upgrade, to the course or whatever, to the full course, or unlock all of the rest of the modules. So that would be kind of a best practice, just to make sure you have another place where it's really easy for them after they're going through the content here in the free modules for them to upgrade to the standard. Okay? So I believe that's everything. I know it sounds like a lot of different steps, but honestly, you really just need a sales page for your free modules. You need a thank you page, you need an opt-in form, and you need to connect all those. And then you need to create the free modules content here. And that's all. So that is one way you can really grow your email list with the free modules. If you are looking for more content like this, I have a Kartra Tech Hub that helps you walk through different scenarios like this to make sure you're utilizing Kartra to its fullest. So definitely check that out on my website, emily-ames.com/tech hub. And I'd love to have you in there. And I have quick tutorials like this to show you how to use Kartra effectively. If you need help on how to build and launch a course, I also have a course talking about how to build and launch a course, talking about pricing and creating outlines and what content you put in a course and all of that. So would love to see you in either of those. So thank you so much for watching, and remember to hit subscribe.